So real quickly, I did take the time to introduce the video properly, okay? We walked into the theater and just pulled the phone out and just started recording right away, if you will. So, first and foremost, welcome to our first vlog / athlete reaction to Captain America Brave New World with me, Visual Arts, Gons, and the People's Champion, aka Dez, okay? This is our first time hanging out almost fully together. There's 1/5 member that will only appear on camera if we get to 100,000 subscribers. Again, there's 5 of us. Me, the People's Champion, Gons, Visual Arts, and Cruz. But again, Cruz will only appear at 100K on God, I promise you. So without further ado, please enjoy us walking into the theater, us just, have a little bit of a chat, and of course, our thoughts on the brand new movie, Captain America, Brave New World. Please enjoy. Me and the boys, yo. Yeah. Where's Benson? We're about to watch Captain America, Brave New World. You excited?
No.
What about you?
I don't know.
What are you expecting?
Falcon, Captain America.
Are you expecting to give this a 6 or a 10?
Probably a 5.
Probably 5, yeah.
I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna hope it's a 7. I at least expect the action to be good.
I'm trying to look for that mug right now. Welcome to our first video together on the Misfits channel. We just watched Captain America Brave New World. What'd y'all think?
It was
8 out of 10.
I've seen better acting in
No, I'm playing.
It was very mid. It was mid tier.
Okay, Dez first.
Yeah, go first, Des.
I would say 8 out of 10. I do feel like it could have been a little better. Like the story could have been a little better and the action could have been a little better. But that I would have liked it to be an hour longer.
An hour longer?
Yes, and I feel like if it would have been a little longer to add more details, I feel like that would make it a 10 out of 10.
Did you tell that there were reshoots done? Like, could you tell throughout the film that they had reshot some stuff?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, how'd you feel about the leader?
I didn't too much care for, I feel like the graphics definitely could have been better, throughout the film.
Too much
I feel like they
CGI?
were a bit, yeah.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't low budget, but it was.
In the third act.
Yeah.
The third act, you could tell was CGI.
Once it got to the dog fight,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was like the best part of the movie.
Yeah. By far.
The last fight scene was the best fight scene of the movie.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. And how'd you feel about the leader? The big, the Greg with the green
guy?
head. Yeah.
Dr. Stern.
You can't even remember.
I feel like he did his character pretty well. I don't think his character should have been overly done. I felt like it was subtle enough. I don't think his character is bad.
How do you feel about his overall play in why he's in the film for, what his purpose is, his mission?
I feel like he served his purpose.
Okay. Do you see Sam Wilson as Captain America now?
I can see him.
You can see, okay.
I can see that. I would like to see the Red Hulk in a full movie now. For sure, I would
They
want to see
definitely
Red Hulk.
they need to give him a movie for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, and your thoughts?
Honestly, I feel like they could have done better with Dr. Stern's acting.
With his screen time, they could have utilized him with some better words, because it seemed like he was all over the place. Especially when he was talking to Sam.
Okay.
He was talking to Sam, he was very bland, very meh. He wasn't really there for the movie, but he was just okay, I'm just gonna read my parts and be done with it.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like.
Could you tell there was reshoots done?
Partially. And I feel like that's one of the parts. That's one of them is when he was talking to Sam, because it's okay, you're not gonna get your line. We're just going to leave it at this point.
Okay.
Just put this in a movie. It seemed like it was a little rushed.
Could you also say that maybe it's that way because he's a mind manipulator, and narcissistic people are mind.
Okay, but
So
get this, Thanos. He's
true.
manipulative.
That's true too.
But he played a really strong role and he nailed it.
But it has to do with the presence as well.
Yeah,
the way
so
they introduce.
I would compare this guy more so to the Joker than to compare him to Thanos.
Again, Joker plays a better role.
Which one?
Any of them at this point. If you look at the Joker, the recent Joker movies that they've made, when basically Joker's origin.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of reminds me of. It's just less of a lunatic.
I thought the movie I'm not gonna lie, it beat my expectations.
Okay.
I expected worse, like way worse. But honestly, it wasn't all that bad, like as people made it out to be. Like,
it was over exaggerated, you think?
I think yes, but I do understand that people had their expectations high because it is a Captain America movie. Yeah, it's a we talking when it comes to Captain America. Although the legacy of the title Captain America is 90% Steve Rogers.
That is true.
And you know, it's a new Captain America, and you know it's transitioning, and we gotta accept it. It's a new Captain America now. I thought the action was good. The one thing I said this before, the one thing I expect out of a Captain America movie is good action.
I will say real quickly that first action sequence we get was terrible.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It was an underwhelming. It was an underwhelming start. I'll give it that.
Definitely. I can say that.
In general was
Hey, don't worry.
You didn't even know it started.
It's weird because it has such an underwhelming start, but it really clicked. Spoiler alert, like when they get to, I'm not gonna say too much, but when they get to the White House,
Yeah.
and all of that unraveled, I thought that's when the movie clicked. Like oh,
It got better.
like
from there.
yeah, it's like a whole new transit. Like oh, okay, we have to pay attention now.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of Marvel movies do this. It starts off with a hero doing what a hero does, just saving the day, doing their own little mission for the day, and then they get to the really politically like
inclined.
Yeah, like
it's more so politics.
The start, also the start of the overarching plot,
Right.
and you know it happened, and it's a rough ride on some parts. I do think the acting did need to improve a lot more. The writing was okay. It tried to be really emotional on a lot of scenes, and you know I like emotional moments. I'm not really like heartless when it comes to that.
Sure.
But it was so hard to, I hate to say it brutally, but it was hard to care. You know, it's a lot of emotional moments, like the president. You know, he has his own like character arc that they try to do. His character arc, like he's just one example. It's like, yeah, they put in a structured character arc for him, but like it felt like filler.
Do y'all think it set the tone though for like what to expect in the Avengers? Or
Oh, absolutely
Exactly.
not. Absolutely
not.
not.
That he has a point. It did start. Now that the movie is done, I hope to God Marvel doesn't this up.
Because it's an Avengers
And
movie.
just properly pick the Avengers, man. Like we've been waiting 5 years since Endgame, and I understand, you know, introducing characters and shit, but you know, Marvel has scrapped so many projects, has rushed so many projects out, confusing phases with the mixture of TV shows and movies.
The one thing y'all don't know is this film was done under the leadership of Bob Chapek. His specific quota was, we want quality over quantity, quantity over quality, meaning we want to push out as much stuff as possible.
Yeah. That's how it was for the past 5 years.
He's probably ruining the purpose of Marvel.
And then what happened was they fired Bob Chapek and brought in Bob Iger, which is why in Daredevil Born Again, which drops next month, see originally in Daredevil Born Again, quick little quota there, Daredevil Born Again, he doesn't get the suit on until episode 4.
Yeah.
And so Kevin Feige came over, so I was like, okay, first of all, grab the dog in the back and shoot it. This is over with. This is done. We're going to start all over and scrap everything, okay?
It started like, you can tell they transitioned the leadership starting like last year.
Yeah.
It was last year. Yeah. Like, I think when Guardians 3 came out, although it was James Gunn's direction, it kind of woke Marvel up to a sense like, yo, wake the f*** up. We have to really like wrap up this whole saga. This whole lead up to the Doom saga and the whole like multiverses type, like
because they drawn it out for so long.
So it was revealed that there was a character scrap from the film
for Cap.
Eli Bradley, Isaiah Bradley's grandson, who becomes the Patriot and the leader of the Young Avengers.
Holy shit! Oh man, that budget is that budget.
All right, so before I speak, score. What's the score, Naeem? Visual arts.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Guns.
I'll give it a 6.
All right.
So my expectations were reached. I'm telling you, that's how low they were. But this goes to the question that you asked him. What's the damn actor's name, bro?
It's Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie.
Sam Wilson to y'all, both of y'all, Naeem and Gons. Is he your Captain America now?
Okay.
He can work his way up there.
To be respected as a Captain America, I need to see how he performs in the first Avengers film. Because when it comes to Avengers films, you have to bring the best out of everybody.
Yeah.
And
He's supposed to be the leader.
exactly. And they're building him up to be kind of like the face of the Avengers.
Iron Man 1.
Yeah, pretty much. Iron Man 1. I'm not against it. You know, it's really up to... You can make anybody good, man. It's just really up to good direction with the franchise. And I'm willing to receive that hope, that optimistic hope that he can be a damn good actor in an Avengers movie. It's crazy because people have higher expectations off of him. Yeah. But honestly, all I'm asking for is he just does a great job in the first Avengers film, and he, you know, it's up to the writers as well. But if they can use him right, I'll accept it. He'll be the new next generation of Captain America. I don't really have an issue. It's like a lot of people are overreacting.
Yeah.
You know, it's like not my Captain America, man. I missed the Brandon Rogers. Okay.
He passed the torch over.
It's over, bro. It's been years. Endgame was what? How long?
6 years.
6 years ago, bro. And it's like, you know, we have to accept change, and people are too stuck in the past. And I'll admit it, yeah, like I feel like the Infinity War saga buildup, like it was structured and handled way better than what we're having now.
That's true.
But I mean, it was longer, and you can tell it was more quality over quantity. But I mean, I'm gonna be optimistic because, like I said, since last year, Marvel has been dropping more quality over quantity. There's a reason, in my opinion.
Sure.
Because I'm telling you this because think of like all of the scrap projects they've been doing. I mean, they're gonna hopefully return to some of them, but
No tax write-off.
If you look at it, they're ruining Marvel's reputation by just dumping out movie after movie after movie. Like, you gotta think about it. There's a reason why these movies were drawn out for so long.
With them producing them back to back like they are now, you're not getting that true Marvel feel.
Yeah.
You gotta look at it. Hold up.
yeah, you're right.
Get this. Look at the comics. If you read the comics, they're scripted. Those are literally scripts. All you have to do is go to the comic book and just start pulling from there. They're taking a note from that in the new Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
If you look at it, it's literally snippets of the comics.
So first and foremost, Giancarlo Esposito was wasting this film. He was a waste of a character that didn't do nothing. The Black Widow character, completely wasted. The Black actress, completely wasted, okay? Yeah. Get rid of all them three, first of all. Number two, this should have been Incredible Hulk, not Captain America, okay? He was shoehorned in 100%, okay? The first act is terrible. Absolutely terrible, because the fight sequences were jokeable. It's like, what are we doing, you know? I did like the setup with Isaiah Bradley a lot. But the thing with this film that it does so horribly wrong is it doesn't know what it wants to do. There are so many subplots that we are just going at. Okay, let's introduce the idea. Okay, you have a great hat. Next. You have a great hoodie. Next. You have a great glasses. Next. Okay, let's forget about that. Anyways, boom, 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 boom. Where are we going with this?
Yeah.
There are so many times where it's like, wait, what happened? Wait, what happened to your hair? How are y'all friends? What's going on here, you know? The leader... wasted, shouldn't have been in the film to begin with. His design was distracting as could be. Ross, to me, the performance was decent. It was okay.
It's getting better.
As far as is this one of the worst films ever? No, but it's not good either. It was literally overcooked so much.
It's watchable.
Wow. You could tell, dude. He called it out. He was like, dude, look at these reshoots, man. Look at his haircut. Look at it.
The dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the dialogue.
I already said it. The writing was questionable. It was too cheesy.
Jaquan Torres is Falcon. Get him out of here. Get Jaquan Torres out of here because he annoyed the piss out of you with his stupid one-liners. Punk ass.
Shut your punk ass mouth.
I think that he did good.
He at the end he stopped trying to be
he did
funny.
good.
His and it's not the actor, it's the writing by all means.
Yeah.
But the editing was terrible in this film. There's so many times with this green screen that you can tell it's obvious. Like there's a scene with Sidewinder. I was like, what happened here? Where did John become cool? Like I'm so confused.
Dude, yeah, that was such a plot hole because how did they just like I don't know the connection? I get like the plot didn't really
And by the
describe
way,
the relationship is like oh my god.
Maybe
that
they
was wild.
chopped so much out of the
oh,
movie.
you can tell they
that-
chopped so
Bro,
much.
yes, bro,
Like,
They
like
chopped so much out of the movie that they just had to compile.
I'm
like-
telling you.
But I will
so
say this right now. To me, Sam Wilson's not Captain America. He's just a sidekick, you know? I know they're trying their best, but the thing is that they're not doing right is they're shoehorned, they're trying to get this train going as fast as possible. Is taking their time. The reason why the Avenger movie works so well is because we had time with each character getting to know them.
we had origins on each character.
You
They
had
built it up.
Iron Man, Thor, Hulk,
America.
everybody, you know? That's what matters the most. These characters, you have to do so much research before you watch them. Like this film, you have to watch Incredible Hulk, you have to watch Falcon Winter Soldier, Civil War, da-da-da-da-da. Why does anyone want to do that? No one wants to do that. You know? I mean, you don't have to
I
watch.
don't know, cause
And then it's all part of the trilogy.
I normally always rewatch like the franchise if I'm about to watch another Marvel movie.
You have to.
I mean, there's some stuff that's filled in. There's a lot of references to Incredible Hulk. A lot.
It's a little too many.
You know, but there was so many times like the green screen was terrible to me. There were some edits that was questionable to me. Like I said, this is probably the bottom 10 worst Marvel movie ever.
And hold on,
This is
hold
as
on.
bad as Quantumania.
No,
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
dude.
Not even close.
Quantumania was
The way he
shit.
defeated Red Hulk. You want to tell me that wasn't that?
I mean, my thing is the way they introduced Red Hulk was.
dude, because you watch Quantumania, and it's just like colors and
that was the third act, wasn't
LSD
it?
just
It was
thrown at you.
everywhere.
It was, bro. Like, remember, like when he was jumping in, and like
Yeah.
it was just like, what the fuck am I even watching anymore?
I wouldn't watch this again.
And
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
I
Okay.
would.
I would. I definitely.
That's
would.
fine. Film is subjective. What I always say is that, right?
I
But at
just-
the end of the day, there were so many characters that
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
need the film.
Yeah.
There were so many scenes that were completely pointless to me. The leader was like, okay, you're mad about this one small thing. You're doing this behind the scenes. Anybody could have guessed from a mile away. Red Hulk, I feel like they did him terribly because there need to be more build up for me involved, right?
I feel like the three characters that you say you want to get rid of are like build-up characters.
They
Like those
are.
are going to be.
You could have
characters
got
that
rid of
build up, so.
Ruth. It would have mattered in my eyes. You gotta get
But how would you know that though?
No.
Because we haven't gotten that
because
far.
because
like,
Juan Torres could have easily looked at footage and see what's going on with the security people, with the prisoners. There's so much you could have done better with. I feel like we could have cut the first act of the film with right Isaiah Bradley, get to that scene, get rid of Falcon completely because he pissed me off with the whole, hey, you know what that is? They took out the screen protector. Bro, what are you doing? That's not your phone.
You gotta think about it. But that's kind of like Marvel's thing. They do quirky, silly.
Yeah,
scenes at
that's
times.
the whole
There are
shtick
some
of
good-
the comedy.
there are
That's
some
literally
good
what it is.
scenes.
Like,
There
look
are.
at, look at the whole Spider-Man franchise.
Yeah.
It's just
He does silly, quirky things.
Hey! You're that Spider guy on YouTube, right? Call me Spider-Man! Okay, Spider-Man! Don't flip! Yeah! Not bad!
But that's his character though. But he was just annoying the absolute piss out of me.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's so said it best. There's nothing brave about this film.
I wouldn't say that.
There's-
I think it took a different approach on Captain America, and I think it did a good job doing that.
You know what? I respect that opinion. There's one fight sequence that still makes me laugh. The first one and the one with Ruth involved. But
Oh, yeah.
like I said, overall, should you watch this film? Yes, because of what the post credit scene does. Absolutely. But if you weren't a Marvel fan, should you watch this? No, don't bother.
It's
To me, this is a 5 out of 10. It's
It's not-
mediocre.
It's not enough character build-up.
It's average at best.
yeah.
And like I said, the trailer, I don't know what they're doing with the trailer, but the trailer pissed me off because they show you the best part of the film.
Yeah, the selling point was Red Hulk. Most of the reasoning is to watch damn Red Hulk because
And you have to wait till a very
Yeah,
very
dude,
long time.
comic readers were hyped to seeing Red Hulk. They didn't even give a fuck about the plot of the movie.
It's
Like, we got to be real here. Like, we all came to see Red Hulk was the selling point, bro.
It really was.
No one. If he wasn't in the movie, I don't think anybody would watch it.
Final thought says
8 out of 10.
okay. Theater or
I would
streaming?
recommend both.
Both.
Honestly.
Okay.
I would watch it in theaters if you got the chance to, and then I will go back home and stream it just to,
Just to finish it.
Okay. And of course, visual. More time.
It was spotty. It was all over the place.
It's a movie. Nah, I'm playing. It was
Hey,
alright.
no, they could have done better. All they had to do was give freaking Ross more screen time. Give him more of a story.
I mean, they gave him enough as they could. All right. So final score.
Yeah,
It's a 6.
I'll give it about like a 6, 7.
It's a 6. It's like
It's not bad. It's not horrible.
I feel
It's
But it's not good. It's
streaming or theater.
stream.
I say both.
Stream.
I say both. I like the theatrical. The way it sounds in the theater, it really brings the movie out more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I agree, but I think I don't know, man. I think it's more of a stream type.
All right, y'all. We'll see you on the next one with what we watching next. Thunderbolts.
Yes, May
Hell
2nd.
yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all then. Peace.